So what is the else statement? The else is a block that you can add on to an if statement, and it adds functionality to an if statement. Basically, if the if statement returns false, if you didn't have an else block, it just ignore it entirely. So ignore the entire statement and not do anything. If you had an else block, then if the if statement returns false, it's going to execute the else block, but only if the if statement doesn't come true. So yeah, let's get straight into talking about it so we can understand it properly. Right, so once I reset the timer, let's get straight into it. So let's use the else statement on our old program that was basic if statements. We've already determined that I is not smaller than 5, so this won't happen. But sometimes we don't want it to just ignore the code entirely. Sometimes we want it to do something if the if statement failed. And to do that we need to say else. And now the else statement we can just put print I was bigger, not smaller than 5. And so now this else block is only going to execute if the if block is false. We can do the same here, so we can say else print x is not y. And remember to wrap it in quotes. So now this is only going to execute if this doesn't execute. So what we should expect to see is, for the first one, we should see I was bigger, not smaller than 5, and here we should see x is y. So let's run it. And once it buffers through, you can see I was bigger, not smaller than 5, and x is y. So what it's done is it's ignored this bit here because it's false, and this bit here because this was true. So that's all we're going to cover for the fundamentals of else blocks. Just remember that else blocks only happen if the if block they're attached to doesn't happen. Yeah, so that's basically it. As I said, thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.